What's going on, guys? It's Snoov 603. Sorry for the long delay in between videos, but as it is the end of the summer season here, my time becomes ever more limited until the snow flies, in which case I will find that I have an overabundance of free time. Until that point, things are coming in slowly but surely here. Today I want to talk about the fall gaming season because it is finally upon us and games are going to be dropping like crazy over the next, well, 2 to 3 months. It's actually kind of funny because as I was putting together the final notes for this commentary today, I went to go to Scanner Barkley's channel to see his Shadows of Mordor review, which is a game I'll be discussing later on in this, commentary. And I saw that he actually did this same video, which kind of gave me a chuckle. But hey, great minds think alike. If you didn't see his video yet, you should go check it out. It's called Scanner's Boner List, if memory serves correct. Yes, it is Scanner's Boner List. He talks about some of the games that I probably won't discuss because while there are certain points that our interests overlap, there is also a great part of what we both do and do not enjoy, so I'm sure there's things that he will discuss on his own. Now, if you are not on the up and up of upcoming games, what is expected to drop in the next coming weeks and months for the fall and winter gaming season, you need to do yourself a favor and check out this awesome new website on the scene called Dawnbreaker Gaming. What is Dawnbreaker Gaming, you ask? It's only the baddest fucking website you will ever meet. And, I mean baddest in like a really good way, but all jokes aside, it is a new website created by myself and Epona. And now when I say created by us, I mean primarily her. I was there for the ideas and brainstorming, but she pretty much did all the work for building it, and I gave her my opinions as it went. But now that it's up and running, and it's been built, and it's been released and everything, I have been doing my fair share of making sure the website is running as we want it to be. We've got a bunch of new reviews and stuff posted up there. For a quick rundown of what it is, it's just a gaming-related website that you can find any and all information regarding most new upcoming games that are coming out. Not all, because we don't get everything on there. There is this fantastic gaming calendar that is on the site, and this is kind of where this whole point is coming from. If you want to know what games are coming out and when, this calendar is your best friend. You can easily see what days games are going to be released on, what games they are, what platforms they're available on, what regions they're going to be released in, what date they're going to be released for that region, the whole 9 yards. You can find a short description on the game. Everything you need to know about that upcoming game is right there on the calendar. And then from there, you can go through and find the game page. You can use our handy-dandy little links and tags down below to see other related games. Maybe you want to see, oh, hey, look, this is a PS4 exclusive. I wonder, what other PS4 exclusives are out there? What do you know? You click on that PS4 tag down at the bottom. It brings you to other PS4 exclusive games and other games that are just available on the PS4 in general. So, anything you need to know about upcoming games is on Dawnbreaker Gaming. If you've already checked it out, thank you very much. We appreciate it. If you haven't checked it out, seriously, I suggest you do check it out because it's something that I am very, very proud of. I know Opona is very proud of as well. And if you have checked it out and you haven't told your friends, slap yourself in the face for not being a good person, and please tell your friends about it. On to the heart of the discussion. There are a lot of games coming out, and I don't have any time to play them, which is really sad, but I'm going to make the time because there's just too many that I can't pass up. So first and foremost, because it's already been released, I want to talk about Shadow of Mordor. Before I go forward, there's one thing I forgot to mention. The only games I'm going to be discussing are those that actually have an official release date. There are other games out there, such as The Division, that I would love to discuss, but as it does not have an official release date yet, I'm going to save that for another time. Anyway, Shadow of Mordor, specifically Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. I have not heard a single thing about this game, or had not heard anything about it, until it was officially released not too long ago. I believe it was last week. To me, that game was the sleeper hit of this decade. That's an insane over-exaggeration. But it certainly seems like the sleeper hit of the year. Like I said, I haven't heard anything on this. But, to be fair, I also do not read any gaming news-related sites whatsoever. There's two reasons for that. One, they're all blocked at work. So, when I'm on my lunch break or whatever, and I would like to go peruse these sites, they're all blocked. Everything. Even Dawnbreaker is now blocked. And it's nothing but news-related stuff. I can't even read Yahoo Gaming News. That's how much everything is blocked. So to give you an idea of why I don't read anything. And when I get home, with my family and stuff, I only have so much time to be down here anyway. So I'm either, at this point now, making content again, or I'm playing, because that's what I want to do. So I really don't have the time to read anything. If I see anything regarding any new game that comes out, it's either on Twitter from friends or other people that I follow that are either into the industry or, you know, it's like official, like, I don't know, Pixel Enemies or Kotaku's official Twitter feeds, so on and so forth. Or Reddit. Those are the places that would see it. But Shadow of Mordor has got to be potentially the game of the year just based off of what I've heard within the community and from my friends. This game certainly has to be a sleeper hit. It just came out of nowhere. And the most important thing about this is that not only has the feedback been unanimously good, it has been consistent. Like, it is ridiculous how similar everyone has said about this game is. For those that aren't familiar with it, it is a single-player only, open-world, RPG style kind of game where there's a lot of combat involved too. It's based on the Lord of the Rings universe, and the combat style is similar to what you would find inside of Batman the Arkham series or even Assassin's Creed. So if that strikes your fancy, you don't even have to be a Lord of the Rings fan to play it. I've seen, you know, a half dozen to a dozen people that have no interest in Lord of the Rings thus far say that they really enjoyed the game because the mechanics of it, especially, you know, the fighting mechanics and the Nemesis system are just top notch. If you want more information on this, no joke, go to Dawnbreaker Gaming. Scanner Barkley wrote a magnificent review on the game. He's already beaten it. He's put in about 25 hours when he did beat it, so he knows what he's talking about. It's a very thorough review, and he's talking from, you know, playing from start to finish and gone through the whole thing. So you get the whole kit and caboodle, and if you don't want to read it, he's also got a video review. So whichever one suits your fancy, it's there. Dawnbreaker Gaming. Hell, I'll even put a link to it down in the description below. Another game, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I really did enjoy Borderlands and Borderlands 2. While I never did finish either one of them, I still really enjoy them. They're fun games. And I just like that style of the game. I like the artistic style that they've done with it. Plus, it's just a funny game, and the overall co-op style really strikes my interest at this point in my gaming life, as it were. So that is a game I hope to be picking up next week. I don't see why not. I guess this is one of those. Depends on if I've got people around that are willing to play it to make the investment worthwhile. Assassin's Creed Unity, I like the Assassin's Creed games, so hopefully Unity can continue to at least bring that same level of quality that I am familiar with. I know that there's a bit of a contention within the community regarding the overall quality of the game's franchise, but for me personally, I think it's good enough at least. So Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity is something I'm looking forward to and hopefully I can get my hands on. Far Cry 4 is something I definitely have my sights set on. I didn't play Far Cry 3 yet. I had nothing. I knew nothing about the Far Cry franchise until Far Cry 3 came out, and it looked good, and I heard nothing but good things about it. So it was a game I really wanted to get my hands on. A subscriber of mine, Ricky Pierce, was very kind and bought me the Far Cry franchise pack, and I fully intend on live streaming that starting later this week. So Battlefield 4 will probably go out the window for a little bit, so I can live stream this, post up all the live stream from it for a Let's Play, and then do a formal and final review on it when I'm done. So I'll do Far Cry, Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which is kind of like a mini game DLC or expansion that came out after Far Cry 3, and then hopefully I can get all that done leading up to Far Cry 4's release. This next game is going to surprise you. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And I only say that because, one, for those that don't know me that well, this channel started on Call of Duty. The whole point, the whole reason this channel even exists was because Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That's what started it. And we built it off of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We didn't get the channel up and running until Modern Warfare 2 came out. And I became disenchanted with the franchise quickly after that because I vehemently disagreed with where they were going with it. But with Advanced Warfare, they've gone from a 2-year to a 3-year dev cycle. So I'm really curious to see if the overall game quality has gone up, and I'm willing to give it a shot and go into it in an unbiased manner. I forget who makes this one coming up off the top of my head at this moment, but it's something I'll have to look into. Last but not least, and it's last because it's a bit of a stretch as to whether I'll get it or not, Little Big Planet 3. I fucking loved Little Big Planet 1 and 2. It's such a weird little wonky game, but it's great, especially playing with family. Like, I loved playing with my wife and her sister, and, you know, any of their friends that may come over too, or any of my other friends. It's a great game that anyone can get into, and it's just highly enjoyable. It's a fun game that makes you laugh, and those are the kind of games I'm really just kind of trying to surround myself with, but a lot of that's contingent on me getting a PlayStation 4. So I'd like to, the goal is to try and get a PS4, hopefully for like a good Black Friday sale or something, so next month, but we'll see. That's the plan at any rate. Plans never usually work out for me, but I have my hopes. That's going to wrap it up for what I have to talk about. Now, more importantly, I want to know what's on your guys' radar. More importantly, why is it on your radar? Anyone can go ahead and list out a bunch of games that they want to play, but I really want to know why it is. And the reason for that is because if you suggest a game that I myself either have not heard of or have not given any consideration to, I'd like to hear your reasons why you are considering it, because that may end up putting it on my radar. That's going to be it. Thank you guys for listening. There'll be more content coming later this week and certainly the weeks after that. And again, as the winter season starts to kind of encroach upon us and the fishing season starts to wind down for me, the content is going to pick up. And I don't know if I'll ever get back to a new video daily, but we're getting there. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later.